Okay, I'm Robert Brune from EnviroNews TV and DC Media Group. We're here with Tom Weis of,
Climate Crisis Solutions.
and we're here for Reject and Protect, no KXL at the White House, and there's been an occupation down on the mall or encampment.
Encampment, yes, TP encampment.
So, what are your thoughts on Sunday, the last day of this event?
Oh, it was a deeply profound spiritual experience that occurred here this morning, and it's just, there's a lot of love, you know. Everybody could feel it, and we could feel that we've got this, you know. We've got Keystone North is not going through. This week demonstrated that very clearly, and I think the president understands that. I think the American people understand that, and so now we need to get the official word from the president. Please, President Obama, let's move forward, and then we need to talk about how quickly, which should be tomorrow, we shut down all tar sands exploitation, and you know, it may be a little tougher to shut down all the exploitation just for the U.S. to do that, but we can make sure that no tar sands crosses our border through any pipeline. And then we need to give our full support to First Nations peoples up in Canada to ensure that it doesn't cross their land. And together, we can just rally the world, and we can shut down tar sands, and we can talk about what we really need to be doing, which is launching a green industrial revolution for the world and for this country. We've got to move at record speed towards, we need a green energy moonshot, is what we need in this country. Kennedy, you know, made the call to the country, and our best and brightest responded. And we landed a man on the moon in less than a decade. We didn't know how to do that. We did it. We know how to transition from fossil fuels to renewables. We know how to do that. It's just a matter of getting it done and having it be a priority for this White House and for this Congress and for every government body throughout this great land. We need to get to zero emissions. I mean, this is an obvious goal that the world needs to embrace, because if we don't get to zero emissions, how are we ever going to stabilize the climate, which is already in chaos? We're already at 400 parts per million. We need to get down to at least 350. Leading scientists are telling us this. And we can't afford to go to 2 degrees Celsius like most governments are talking about. We can only afford to go to 1, maybe not even that, and we're already at 0.8 degrees Celsius. We're like already almost to 1. We don't have time to be messing around. Like Reverend Yerowitz said, this is not a game. This is survival. This is the survival of our species